Hello everybody, I'm Quaker Joe, and today I'm going to start a new adventure. Follow me and see for yourself what it's all about. Hades, the latest game by Supergiant Games, is still in early access, but very much playable and enjoyable. I bought it a year ago and I've been playing on and off until now, usually going back to it whenever there's a big update, which happens to be every 3 months. The release of version 1.0 should be sometime in 2020, this year. Let's read what the developers have to say about it. Hades is a godlike, roguelike dungeon crawler that combines the best aspects of Supergiant's critically acclaimed titles, including the fast-paced action of Bastion, the rich atmosphere and depth of Transistor, and the character-driven storytelling of Pyre. As the immortal prince of the underworld, you wield the powers and mythic weapons of Olympus to break free from the clutches of the god of the dead himself, while growing stronger and unraveling more of the story with each unique escape attempt. The Olympians have your back. Meet Zeus, Athena, Poseidon, and many more, and choose from their dozens of powerful boons that enhance your abilities. There are thousands of viable character builds to discover as you go. A fully voiced cast of colorful larger-than-life characters is waiting to meet you. Grow your relationships with them and experience hundreds of unique story events as you learn about what's really at stake for this big, dysfunctional family. New surprises await each time you delve into the ever-shifting underworld, whose guardian bosses will remember you. Use the powerful Mirror of Night to grow permanently stronger and give yourself a leg up the next time you run away from home. Permanent upgrades mean you don't have to be a god yourself to experience the exciting combat and gripping story. Though, if you happen to be one, crank up the challenge and get ready for some white knuckle action that will put your well practiced skills to the test. The rich, atmospheric presentation and unique melding of gameplay and narrative that's been core to Supergiant's games is here in full force. Spectacular hand-painted underworld environments and a blood-pumping original score bring the underworld to life. So, after all these words, let's see for ourselves how is the game going to be and how the story is going to develop as we play.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Alright,
Goodbye, Father.
here starts the run, and we're trying to leave home.
To hell with this place. I'm leaving. Try and stop me.
Yeah, that's not gonna stop me, of course. Here, I'm trying to use the cast as much as possible to increase my damage. And also dash strike, which means I'm dashing and quickly attacking. It gives a bit more damage overall.
There she is. It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Okay, this is our first boon, and I'm going to go with the plus attack.
Fused with mine. This should be good. Stand aside. Who's next?
These most ones are always tricky when there's so many. It's hard to avoid.
You should have listened. Something for the mirror.
Okay, I got some darkness, which is a currency that we're going to use later. These enemies charge too, as you can see, and they're very annoying.
A divine arrow. There's only one heavenly archer I know of. Well, several, really. Anyway, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I heard about you. Look, I'm not like all the others on Olympus. The power of the hunt helps keep me company, so maybe it'll help you too.
Alright, here I'm going to take the cast. It gives a bit more damage and has a chance to be critical. So that's very useful in the beginning of the run. It's gonna make the difference.
Good night. All set.
More darkness for the mirror, which is good. The enemies with the yellow health bar means they have armor. Okay, here I'm going to go with the dash, which is my favorite
The shield of light.
for the deflect.
I'm hurt. Can't heal myself, but I can fight. Each exit has its own reward.
Yeah, on the door they're usually depicted the kind of reward that I'm going to have once I clear the room. Alright, here as you can see I'm trying to use the deflect as much as possible, which means the ranged attacks that they throw at me, I'm going to basically deflect them. Alright, this was easy, but since I cannot heal, it's going to be rough from now on. Alright, I'm going to go with Battle Rage, which means once I kill an enemy, the next attack is going to be more powerful, which is useful in a room with many enemies like this, because basically this buff that I get is going to be always on.
The underworld's power.
Yeah, more darkness, and even more darkness in the next room. There are a lot of traps. I don't like them. I keep stepping on them. Yeah, like that. Alright, I'm going to go with
Let me
the
see.
Pommel Power. It's a pomegranate. I think that's how you say it. Try to use the special sometimes, but it's very hard against this kind of enemies.
Power. Delicious.
Alright, the Pommel Power is going to increase my cast damage.
I feel stronger.
Yeah, it's going to be very effective at the beginning of the run. Here I'm trying to use deflect as much as possible. As you can see, it's very effective against those enemies, since they shoot 3 balls.
A chthonic key. Wonder where I can use this.
This room is so small. There's not much room for for movement, like dashing away from attacks. But it also gives me more uptime for the buff. Well, that wasn't too bad, but my health is critically low. I definitely need to heal myself. Luckily there's a Charon shop,
Well, I could see you
so I can
mate.
heal myself.
Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that? You got some sort of wares for sale? Then I'll just have a look around.
Beyond the present chamber lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus, promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
And I can reckon quite a bit. I'll take this one. Good.
Yeah. I'm going to spend all the money that I can, because the next room is the boss.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back, like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
I'll have to go with the painful way.
Yeah, let's go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
Let's see if it's painful for her or for me. And the special here is not
Right there.
very easy to land. As you can see, she has a close attack, charge.
We're not finished yet.
Yeah,
Hold still.
and when she hits hard. Yeah. Ooh, that was a close one. And I keep getting hit.
Hear me on my authority.
Come on, come on, come on. Ah,
Get the hell out of here.
Alright, the first run ends here.
Damn it. I'm home.
Yep, when we die, we go back home.
Yes, carry on, everyone. Don't mind me.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Some of us more than others.
Back already. Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go, see for yourself.
I love the way he said, go, see for yourself.
You have come home. Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. Though, tell me, has the goddess Athena thus been true to her word?
She has, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact and explained to her the situation that I'm in. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
It was the least that I could do. The Olympians typically do not involve themselves in underworld affairs, yet your circumstances seemed due cause for an exception. They shall make powerful allies, but reveal to them no more than they already know, for all our sakes.
I understand.
Alright, let's see the bed chambers.
Hey, room. I'm back.
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Yeah, like
It's not that bad, is it?
a boy with his father.
Night and darkness, guys.
This is the Mirror Knight. We need keys to unlock more powers. Let's call them like that. And I'm going to spend the darkness with the chthonic vitality, which is a sort of healing between rooms. Every time I pass through a doorway, I get some health back. And also with Death Defiance, which is like
The power of night.
another life, sort of.
Okay. I can escape
Okay,
through
and I
that
have a
window
key,
there.
so I also going to unlock the bow.
Coronacht, the Heart Seeker. Let's deal
In the
some
next
cards.
run, I try to use that.
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
I don't remember having you on payroll.
I love all these voiced characters.
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
If you insist.
The pain is indescribable.
Okay, this is the end of the first episode on my series on Hades. Thank you for watching. My name has been Quicker Joe, and I'll see you next time.